We're down in Southampton today with Julia, the female property investor at her latest refurb project. So I'm here with Julia, nice to meet you. If you'd like to introduce yourself and tell the people about you.
Hi guys, my name is Julia. I've been in property for over 5 years now. Started in HMOs, moved on to serviced accommodation and do flips in the background, but yeah.
Brilliant. Alright, so if you want to show us around?
Yeah, no worries. So we've got a new kitchen in here. There used to be a chimney breast over here with a dodgy fireplace, like I'll show you a photo.
Yeah, brilliant.
This windowsill used to be all the way to the bottom, I don't know why, so we had to obviously knock it out, rebuild the brick because we knew the sink was going to be here. This actually used to be the living room and the main front door entrance used to be here, hence why it's hollow. And then this used to have like doors, we had to put stills through here because it was more enclosed. And then this used to be like a reception room, which was just horrible, with like all the cracks in the ceilings and everything. We've put new spotlights all across here. And now we've got a nice new kitchen and an open living room. With this one here, we had to put another still through here. We had a few issues actually with the structural engineer.
Okay.
That took forever. And through here used to be the kitchen, and now it's like a dining area.
Okay, yeah.
We wanted to open it up to create that more space, but also put steps in because they used to be like literally this small.
So what was the theme you was going for? Like when you first come into this and it was all run down, and you had to like envision it. What was it you envisioned? What was the theme you was going for?
A new build inside an old build. That's basically what we were going for.
Yeah, brilliant.
And we wanted white, silver, like that new touch.
Yeah, same.
But then we added blue kitchens because we wanted that extra touch. And we added appliances because we wanted to appeal to the family market. And like little things like the nests and stuff. It's just a selling point.
Yeah, brilliant. No. Love it. The finish is like top quality.
But yeah, here it used to be like a little alley sort of thing. And the kitchen used to be here and here. We found out there was dry rot in this corner here, which we only found out once we ripped out the kitchen, and we had like an oh shit moment basically, because that cost us an extra, I think, 3k.
Okay. So
that was that, and then there used to be a boiler sort of cupboard here. We had to move the boiler upstairs just to create that open space. And it's funny because this over here used to be a shed, like I call it a shed.
Right, okay.
Because it never used to be glass, so we've put in a glass roof, ceiling, whatever it's called. Conservatory kind of thing. It used to be like plastic and it had leaks through it, it was horrible. And then through here used to be like the door. Okay. There was only one door and we had a random tap, like just here, but just a tap, no sink.
Just chilling there?
Yeah,
wow,
yeah. Okay. And the whole wall here used to be all like crackly and weird. It was just, no, it wasn't okay. And like this toilet here was just like, you know, like Shrek?
Shrek?
It's like a Shrek toilet, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was like you live like Shrek in that film, but yeah. So that was that. And then the garden, I'll be honest with you, it was a forest. Like I'll send you a few photos. And now it's like we've obviously got a nice patio and we've got sockets outside as a selling point for like hot tubs and all that.
Oh, brilliant,
So yeah, but do you want to see upstairs?
Yeah, 100%.
So this room used to actually be a bathroom that we had issues with the council because a lady got a renovation grant from the council for £10,000. When I received it, I tell you now, I didn't think it was renovated. No, because we had a pink toilet almost, like I can't even remember. It was just horrible with like floral like toilet seat. It was just not nice. So the toilet was actually here. This used to be a bathroom window, so like, you know, like when you can't see through.
Forested and that, yeah, okay.
So we had to replace the window. And then here used to be the sink. Yeah. And over here used to be like a long ass shower for like disabled access. Okay. And then we used to have an airing cupboard that was like that. Yeah. We've now created this into like a wardrobe boiler sort of area. So this is where the boiler came. And the funny thing is, this boiler is actually the original boiler we received with this property. Really? So it was an absolute shithole. Yeah. Except from the boiler. So that was the only thing we kept.
Saves on cost though, do you know what I mean?
100%.
It's always expensive. So with this when you originally purchased it, how many bedrooms to bathrooms was it?
2 beds. Yeah. And obviously that Shrek toilet downstairs. Yeah. And then a disabled toilet here.
And now it's what, 3 bed, 2 bath?
Now it's 3 bed, 2 bath, yeah.
Up in the value already, mate.
But through here, I'll show you like how we created space for the bathroom. Okay. Because this all used to be like one big bedroom.
Yeah.
And me and my business partner, we just like to knock on walls. And we realised it was a plasterboard here. So we thought, why not like create this into a smaller bedroom, because it was a lot bigger, and create a bathroom space in the other side. And that's what we did. But also, this used to be like wood.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like, usually you have spindles.
Yeah.
No, it was just like a wood, straight wood.
But
it wasn't like white wood, it wasn't painted, it was just wood. I'll show you a photo.
I mean, each to their own, do you know what I mean?
And then we created space for the bathroom over here. So we done a bath shower, and we actually had issues because obviously we had chimney breasts.
Yeah.
And we had to put a still in there, and we had to wait for a structural engineer, which delayed us because it was over Christmas time and all that period, New Year's, all of that, bank holidays or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Because they needed to ensure that once the bath is filled, it won't basically drop through. The still's big enough to sustain, obviously.
So a lot of
weight.
technicalities that go into it, and it's like, it seems like there's a lot of issues that are popping up as you're going along, sort of thing. So if you could say the biggest issue that you had, what would that be? If you had to pick one.
Get the deal across the line.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would probably be one. The other one is probably the steel work and building control.
Building control, yeah, I've heard they're very difficult to build, to be fair.
So even now, like, we've put in a new window in where the old bathroom used to be, and they've said it's not up to building regs, but that window looks perfectly fine to me.
Yeah.
Needs to come and be replaced, but yeah.
So,
we'll
show us the master bedroom,
of course. So here's the master bedroom. We haven't actually changed much here.
Okay.
We've obviously plastered everything, put spotlights in every room, new sockets, new radiators, because they used to be fitted upside down and just horrible.
Yeah.
But the only thing we actually did physical was taking out the chimney breast, which used to be here.
Yeah, so you couldn't even tell, to be fair.
But yeah, you can't tell.
Quality, so with the spotlights, does that give the modern vibe, or what made you choose that over, say, just a single like chandelier, say? Or?
So with our builder, we've done a fixed price. So what it means is, like, these little extras that used to cost us loads, the builder included that for us because we paid a premium. So you have an option, you can pay a lower cost, or you can pay a premium, which is a percentage of like 15% more than the original. But it means that we can have little extras like the sockets outside for the hot tub and the spotlights and stuff. And it means that if anything comes up with the renovation, it's fully included, basically. So we pay more, and maybe the builder could win on that because we've obviously overpaid, or we win on that because such as the dry rot came up.
Yeah. I guess with this sort of project, because there were so many hidden issues, hidden costs, if you have that fixed cost, then clearly it's going to benefit you better than the builder, say.
Also, no renovations since like 1940 when we accepted it.
Wow.
So, there you go. Let there be light. But yeah, so yeah, there was no renovation since like 1940, and you don't know what's hidden, and it came like with furniture. So me and my business partner had to get rid of all the furniture, strip it back to brick, and me and my business partner laugh because you can always tell which renovations we do, because we always have the luck of the Google Maps man driving past, and our whole front garden was like filled with like junk. And I'll literally send you a photo. So
do it. Obviously, I'll insert that in the picture somewhere around here, do you know what I mean? So with the stripper, did you do it yourself to save costs, or did you do it just because you want to have a bit of fun with it, or what was the crack?
Do you know what? We did it ourselves because we were waiting this used to be a probate property. So the owner allowed us to enter to just sort of get cracking with it. And we just like it because, you know, get a bit of anger out and all of this. And it was just really funny because like we could be at midnight, like literally getting the tiles off in the kitchen and just having a laugh. And funny story about that, we actually thought like we were just really funny. We found out there was like asbestos behind it, so it's almost like we were just breathing it in, and it was so bad. And the builder was like, you were laughing because you can like...
Really?
Yeah. And we were like, oh, okay. And we thought we were really funny that day. We were like,
Little did you know, he was fucking on the moon, mate, you know what I mean?
But you don't feel it, you just
I didn't actually know that,
funny.
That's mad. I just thought it was very bad for your health. I didn't know you could go to the moon on it, but little note for you, you know what I mean?
So yeah, but we stripped everything ourselves, that's why everything was outside. Because we didn't have skips, and we were waiting like until probate was granted to get our builders in, and the council actually like emailed us and was like, you need to get that.
Yeah. I've noticed there's a lot of issues there that you said you've had with it, and I know you haven't covered all of them, do you know what I mean? But for people that are looking to get into flips or dealing with flips, what would you say is like the best bit of advice you could give to someone that's having to deal with a lot of issues that are coming up, that are unexpected, you know what I mean?
Yeah, your builder is actually the main thing.
Okay.
If you've got a shit builder, you're going to have issues that come up and you'll probably feel helpless. But if you've got a good builder, issues will come up and he'll have solutions to them.
Okay.
So he'll inform you with the bad news, but he said, but don't stress because we're doing this now. So he almost has an action plan before he tells you the bad news.
Okay.
That's why we invest quite a bit into the renovation, which usually people are like, oh, it costs 30k to do the renovation. Yeah, you can do that, but you're probably going to come up with a lot of shit and be stressing about it rather than having a professional person who's going to solve your issues for you.
So how did you find your builder? Like, did you know him before? Or?
Yeah, so he's got a company and we've done a few projects with him and it sort of went from that. You just kind of trial and error. Like, so we've had builders who are like cowboy builders and it's just not worth the stress. They're cheaper, but it's just not worth the stress.
So spend the money is basically what you're saying there.
Basically, you pay for what you get. Like cheap means cheap. So yeah, you could get 30k refurb and 40k refurb. But unless you have building background, which I don't, you won't know what's happening.
Right, so
So if you're getting into it, definitely get spend the money on builder, and also it doesn't need to be your money because this project we've funded with investors.
There you go.
Yeah.
Spend other people's money, not your own, mate. Right, do you want to give us a breakdown of the figures?
Yeah, so purchase price was 150k, 98k renovation, 5k legals because of joint venture contracts, all in 253, end value was 325, and our profit's about 73.
Big fish numbers, mate, you know what I mean? So if you like the video, make sure you subscribe, drop the video a like, share it with a friend, make sure you tell your nan, you tell your cousin, you tell your sisters, uncles, aunties, sisters, cousins, brother, mate, and drop Julia a follow as well.